Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. Welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Got a lot going on today. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me go ahead and bring everybody on. First, let me start with my co-host. This man has forgotten more baseball than I will ever know. What's up, Seven? How you doing, bro? I think you're muted. You see if I get this. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Well, I understand right now I'm harder than Chinese algebra because of the fact that the Red Sox are now on a 14-game win streak. But we have to get justice for Ryan Clark. Sure, he said the Cowboys could be a Super Bowl contender, and that's one of the dumbest things that has ever been said in sports talk. But it's also undeniable that Stephen A. Smith has the other 9 of the top 10 dumbest shit that's ever been said in sports talk, and he still has a fucking job. And he,
oh my gosh,
justice for Ryan Clark. That's all I'm saying.
God. Justice for RC. Oh my goodness. All right, let me go before we jump into the rest of these topics, including the World Cup. Let me go ahead and bring my other 2 partners in crime in. This man is also with me every Saturday night on the Geek Gauntlet podcast on Elite Sports Entertainment Network. Bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up? How you doing?
I just pulled on a string, you guys. Let me pull this string with you. What if, and hear me out, because this is a very deep pull, Ryan Clark said that stuff to get fired from ESPN because ESPN has turned into a big old pile of dog shit since it's been represented by Disney. He wanted nothing to do with it. So he, in his right civil mind, said, Cowboys got a Super Bowl. And ESPN's like, no, you're wrong. Get out of here. That is Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark set himself up. I think Ryan Clark is smarter than the average bear. I think he purposely made that up. Look, he's a former Steeler, so he's not purposely going to say Cowboys anything, right? Steelers and Cowboys are like the AFC, NFC rivals of the NFL. He usually has a lot of good takes. And see, this is what I'm saying to get myself kicked off the Sports Reports podcast because Will's got to cover me because my takes just absolutely suck, if you guys saw that. But anyway, for real, I don't know what he was thinking. But we'll get more into that, man. It's kind of a weird take for sure.
Oh, facts. All right, let me go ahead and bring in another one of the team. Let me bring my man from the original player versus team. Let me bring my man John in. John, what's up? How you doing?
What's up now? How y'all doing, man?
John, that's a nice
good?
camera you got,
What's good?
sir. That is a nice camera.
It's my phone, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it seems more zoomed in than normal, sir. That's why.
I'm just sitting in my living room this time.
Dude, you gotta enjoy life more often, man.
It's
Get
better
the-
light.
Get the comfortable couch that you can sit in, bro.
Yeah.
This whole thing is weird. I'm trying out these. Shout out to Fine for sending me these open back headphones, 18V light. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to get used to these on stream. These are open backs. I'm more used to closed backs. So I'm trying to get used to these. Sounds good so far. There's something that leaks. All right, let's go ahead and get on with the show. We got Spain over Argentina in the World Cup, 1-0. It looked like Spain put the clamps down on Messi and the Argentinians. How do you guys think Spain was able to pull it off?
Justice for RC, I think you should go first.
Well, I'm probably the only one out of the four of us that actually played soccer. So here's what I will say.
Hey,
Absolutely.
what's up, man?
What's up, Brandon? Sports Nuts podcast host. Really good guy. I'll be in with them tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Check them out. It's a lot of fun. Spain played hard. We talk a lot about in basketball about the importance of defense. And I think that because of the way that soccer is played, the defensive piece of the game can kind of get muddled. But Spain did something that a lot of other teams haven't been able to do. They took Messi out of the game. And they played the game in a way, like, we talk about, you take out that one player. If you're going to beat us, it's not going to be with that guy. Spain did that and won. And of course, Spain has some very talented athletes. That roster is top tier competition, 1 through 10. 1 through 11. Sorry, 1 through 11, because they've got a great keeper as well. So for me, or no, it would be 12, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be 12. Sorry. I went to school in Missouri. I can't count. Don't judge me. For me, it's there is so much talent on that Spanish roster. And yes, Argentina was the odds-on favorite to win the entire thing. And when you have a front 11, that is led by one of the best players to ever step on the pitch in Lionel Messi, it's expected. You expect the Kansas City Chiefs to do well because they have one of the best quarterbacks in the game. You expect the Miami Heat to do well next year because they have Giannis. You expect the Yankees to do well because of Aaron Judge. When you take that one player out of the game, you have a shot. And Spain did just that. They played it 1 minute at a time, 1 possession at a time, and they one shot at a time. So for me, I look at this as Spain did exactly what they had to do. They played the schedule in front of them. They played the team in front of them. They played the play in front of them. They didn't overdo it. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And Spain earned it.
What's up, man? How you doing today? Amber Wright, E1D. Hi, I'm a boy. How you doing, man? Good to have you here.
Glad you're a boy.
With a name like Amber, I can see why you have to clarify that, because my wife's name is Amber, and she is not a boy. I am 100% sure. I've checked multiple times.
That's a good thing, Endo.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Throw me under the bus. Throw me under the bus. I appreciate that, man.
My bad.
I appreciate that.
That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, it was just they didn't get I think they played 117 minutes.
120
even got a shot like 120, 117, 120. They got a shot on goal. What a simple shot.
Yeah.
That's amazing defense, man.
That is
amazing defense. Great World Cup all around. I was pulling from Argentina. I know Spain was going for the upset. Man, good for Spain. Good for Spain.
The only thing I will say about the World Cup that really just it didn't really take me out of it because I wasn't much of a World Cup guy to begin with. Spain's defense held Argentina in check. And I only caught bits and pieces of it. But looking at the stat line of the game, Argentina did not have a single shot on goal. There was one shot from Messi at the 117 mark, but they didn't even classify that as a shot on goal. You can't, if you don't get past the 50-yard line in football, you're not going to, you don't win. If in basketball, you can't get the ball to the hoop and you can't shoot a three, you're not going to win. Spain's defense did exactly what they needed to do. They had chances created. They had better accuracy. They won the duels. Argentina had no answer. And seeing the stats the way that it is, it should have been a 4-0, 5-0 game based off of how the shots were going. Hats off to Argentina making it, but I have to believe that they are not happy with the performance that they put down. To get to the biggest stage, to get to the finals and then lay a goose egg like that. If I'm Argentina, I mean, you got 4 years to kind of suck on this, and there's going to be a lot of kind of, I know, it came out wrong. But yeah, they're going to be licking their wounds about this for a while, man.
They really, if you think about it, they struggled the game before.
Yeah, they almost didn't win that one either. They almost didn't make the final.
Yeah, they
You're
almost
right.
Yeah, because they beat they beat England. Yeah, because Spain beat France. So yeah, they beat England.
And honestly, England should have won that game. And I don't just say that because of the history of English soccer. I say that because England played that game better. I think there was a couple of small mistakes, and ultimately that's always what it is when you're in a contested match. A couple of small mistakes. The Orioles should have beat the Red Sox today. But when you have, 3-4 errors in that game, guess what? You got a team that's on a heater, and you make 3-4 mistakes in a game like that, you're gonna lose. And it's the same thing that happened with Argentina and Spain. Honestly, I think England and Spain would have been a better match. It was obviously it was close. It was soccer. It was 1-0, 100 almost 120 minutes. But yeah, no, and Argentina did not the semifinal and the final. They did not come ready to play.
No. All right. Before I jump into our next question, I'm gonna jump around a little bit. Hope you fellas don't mind. Going back to the RC thing. Y'all remember back in, I think it was 2022, ESPN did all these layoffs. Then Jeff Van Gundy gone, Mark Jackson gone, a lot of those prominent guys gone. I think this might be a return of that. You mentioned earlier Ryan Clark was fired. I think Ryan Clark would be fine because he had his own podcast. He had his own social media outside of ESPN. So I think guys like him, you've seen Shannon Sharp still be successful. So I think it's possible. But, and I don't wish for anybody to lose their job. I don't. Because I'm pretty much a positive person. But however, I'm going to say this with my chest. Malika Andrews. You next.
Ooh.
She next. I think she is going to be in that realm because go back and look at
Steel.
Huh?
She's Sage Steel all over.
Yeah. And
Rachel Nichols.
One thing though, if you go back and look at the ESPN people they have on there right now, outside of Pat McAfee and outside of Stephen A. Smith, everybody else can't draw their own audience.
Nope.
Ryan Clark, the truth of the matter is Ryan Clark, and we can all be honest about this for a second. Ryan Clark has said a lot of dumb shit on ESPN.
Oh, yeah.
You remember last year when he said that Tom Brady wasn't a generational talent?
Oh, yeah.
You remember that he almost as frequently as Stephen A. and Craig Carton inserts race into football analysis? Only former players can understand football.
I remember that argument.
Like the number of dumb things that Ryan Clark has said.
How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream.
Think this was more. What's up, Tico? I think this is just a culmination of the track of stupidity that there is the track of stupidity that he has said.
Right.
Honestly, like there's times where I'm surprised that it hasn't happened
before now.
Before now. And I wish him nothing but the best. And yeah, like Shannon, he's got enough of a following, got the Pivot podcast. He's not going anywhere.
I think that because I can't think of anybody that's on there now outside of those two guys I named before. Mina Kimes, as beautiful as she is, she's not attracting that audience. Dan Orlovsky sure ain't attracting that audience. Nobody outside of ESPN can contain anything outside of ESPN. And I think that's what's going to come to haunt them to be on that list. And oh my God, I don't wish anybody bad. I don't wish anybody lose their job or anything like that. But for the way Malika Andrews come out the brothers, I'm just going to say it straight up. The way she come after the brothers, every chance she get, and white males get in that same situation and she don't say nothing.
She balances out the Ryan Clark bad takes where he brings race in where it shouldn't be, and protects men of color over others.
Right.
Like 10 minutes before he got let go, he was comparing Isaiah Likely and Travis Kelce and brought race into it.
What?
Go back and watch the clip of his last segment today, Jude. There's a couple of he tried to say that Matt Nagy would know how to use Isaiah Likely.
Mm-hmm.
What world does Matt Nagy know how to use any fucking player offensively? Sorry, I'm a Chiefs fan and I know that that's a stupid fucking take.
Right.
I actually kind of like Isaiah Likely. I think he's got some talent. And I think that the right offensive mind could use Isaiah Likely and they could generate Travis Kelce type results. I think it's a fair comp for the two of them. But to say Matt Nagy could use Isaiah Likely correctly, Matt Nagy barely knows how to use toilet paper. And I'm not even sure he knows that. I haven't been close enough to smell him, so I can't say for certain. Hopefully the guy has a bidet, so it's a little easier.
Damn.
No, okay.
Ando's right. He knows how to use the punter.
Yeah.
But no, he doesn't because that's the special teams guy. So he doesn't even have any power over that. He knows how to get the punter onto the field.
That about it.
I wonder why they call it special teams. I'm not gonna never mind. Intrusive thoughts.
There's too many. There's too
Don't
many jokes.
pay me no mind. Nope. Yeah, don't. Nope. I'm sorry. My intrusive thoughts more. Them shit's more, bro. We gotta keep the show alive.
Yeah, we do. Oh my goodness gracious. Real quick, I just want to say before we move forward, because I got to do this. Tonight's episode is being brought to you by Razer Microphones. They did send your boy, and it took a little bit. You might not be able to see the box completely because their colors are black and green. But this is a Razer Siren V3 Pro. Appreciate y'all sending this out to your boy. Took me a minute to get set up, but once I got it set up, it is great. Appreciate you guys sending this over. We'll definitely put it to good use. But
sounds good.
Thank you. We're waiting on Ando to come back. John, I'm gonna start with you on this next one. Like I put a list in our group chat. Why are we waiting on LeBron James' decision? We know where he gonna go.
Do we?
Only place that make logical sense, in my opinion, would be the Heat.
He's going to Cleveland, dude. Telling
you.
I can't.
That's why I said, do we?
I can't see
because I feel like there's two options. There are two. Cleveland does have a team. They have a full. Their starting five is better than the Miami Heat starting five. My personal opinion.
I don't hate that take.
So it's Miami or Cleveland. Yep.
I think it's gonna be Cleveland.
I mean, granted,
Miami.
Philly got a really good starting five, and he decides to participate in Philly. Hey, man, more power to him. But they'll Well, no, he's 42. I wouldn't even look at him like that anymore, where he's just joining the best team or
Oh yeah.
team that has a chance to really win the championship. Yeah. But like I said, it's between the two. Um, like I say, I guess it would be nostalgic, so to speak, if he went back and Cleveland did win. I'm sure they whoever the powers that be would pay, everybody to get out of Cleveland's way so LeBron can go out on top. Pause. Hey man, I'm just great catch, great catch, great catch. But I'm just saying that he'll go out like Peyton Manning did. So he win that Super Bowl and boom.
But is there enough in Cleveland or Miami to put him in the championship?
Yeah, because you put LeBron and Giannis. That is LeBron can still go downhill. Might not be as fast, but he's still powerful.
Don't forget Bam.
Yeah, but Bam's not the up and down the court sprinter that Giannis and Bron is.
No.
That's all I'm getting at.
Yeah,
The problem with Miami, and it's what you just said. Bam is not the back and forth sprinter.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem because Bam's the center. He needs to be down in the paint on defense.
Right.
If he can't get back quick enough, that's a flaw you can exploit when you're playing Miami.
Absolutely.
Especially because you already have LeBron at 42, 43. That's not going to be as fast down the court as those young guys. So you've now got 5-on-3. And I need fast break that quick. Cleveland's get back is better, in my opinion. And I think that to me makes a difference because when you get into the postseason and that defense really kicks off.
Your fans, what's up, man?
What's up, Uber?
Oh my god!
When the playoffs kick off, that get back is important.
Yeah,
because that's a key place for defense.
What's up, man?
He can't team up with Golden State and Curry.
Boglio 317. What's up, man? No, Harden ruined Cleveland's chances. Philly is the best option to win championship. He can't team up with Golden State and Curry. Can't team up with a rival. He needs to go to Philly.
I will say that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Philly would be a great choice because I was going to respond to the comment before that too. To me, it's on the coaching. All right, James Harden comes back to Cleveland. They'll run amok through the regular season. They'll be awesome in the regular season. And they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals with the way James Harden played. James Harden played well up to the second round. He played okay. He didn't play great. He did enough. He did enough. He had some games where he helped win. He had some games where he just was part of the team. That's who he is now. But if you're the coach, you're going to sit James Harden down when he's not playing that well up until in the fourth quarter. And you're going to let Bron do what Bron does. You're going to let him try to help the other players. And I forgot they lost Max Strus, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did.
Damn. But they didn't play. He didn't. That's something else I will say about Cleveland. They role players did not play well at all versus the Knicks. None of them.
Can LeBron get that out of those role players is the first question. Second, can LeBron get Harden to straighten up for one season? Dude, the stripper glitter's still going to be there when you get done.
It is.
4 months. Give me 4 months. Stay away from stripper glitter and cocoa butter. Let's get this done. Let's get one last ring. We'll walk off together, and I'll buy you a strip club that you can own and manage.
Like, just saying.
Like
I say, they have enough. If they did what they did to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they did lose Dean Wade, but he was just an offensive liability. He played defense. Cool, got it. But, I mean, you still got Evan Mobley and Jared Allen on the interior of that defense.
Yep.
Evan Mobley is a really good two-way player. Like I say, he's turned into a systematic defensive player. He might get a chase down block, but if you're the coach, going by I can't pronounce this young brother's name down here,
Mobley.
but Mr. 317, I'm gonna call him that. Yeah, Mr. 317. If the coach is smart, you get James Harden out of there before he has a chance to choke in the game. Okay, and you let Bron take over at the point.
It's very clear that Harden was choking like he ate 7 or 8 Popeyes biscuits with no water.
Man, that is called
That's
death.
dry. That's super dry.
That is called instant death.
You die. By my asphyxiation.
Death by dehydration.
It all goes back to, because at this point, at early 40s, LeBron is a player coach.
Yeah,
that's what he was in the Lakers. And we can't tell me JJ Redick was completely running that team. Like, come on.
No.
But can LeBron get what he needs out of that team? To that thing, I think he can get more out of Philly, but is he going to tolerate Joel Embiid, part-time in his way through the season? Is he going to, if he goes down to Philly?
He had to play with AD. He got no choice.
Right.
He's already done it.
But I think there's a difference between street clothes and I don't do back-to-backs. I think those are two different mindsets.
If you ask me, Embiid is street clothes, man. He's street clothes 2.0.
I get it. But
yes.
Then you look at Miami. There were some question marks there too, especially like you talked about. We talked about the defensive side of things. If you're going to get the bench, if you're going to get a ship, the defense has to straighten up. And you got one of my favorite coaches in the NBA right now. I love Eric Spoelstra. I think he's a great coach. Can you combine the forces of LeBron and Eric Spoelstra and turn that into a team? I think you've got to switch some role players out. You've got to make some changes on that bench. But can those two combined get that team to a championship? And Miami, my thing is, I don't think that they can.
My thing with Miami, though. See, when you go, hold on. Oh, heck, nah. No, sir. Do not bring that blasphemy up here, sir. Do not bring that blasphemy up in here, sir. Mr. Dan Warner. Don't bring that blasphemy up in here, sir.
It makes it twice as bad because he said it, not nobody else.
Don't do it.
Had to be Dan.
Don't do it. The Bulls, no. We got enough problems as it is. No.
LeBron taking his hairline to Chicago.
Hairline to Chicago, baby. Oh, man. No, he ain't going to. No, hell no. Yeah, I will quit if Bron comes to Chicago. LeBron's hair will grow back if he goes to the Bulls. Oh man, no.
Is he gonna wear 23 if he went to the Bulls?
Of course, he's gonna fight for it.
He'll try. He will try.
Ryan Clark.
When the city fade.
When the city fade, man, shit, it's faded.
Diabolical. That's diabolical. And I will Ryan Clark this shit. Oh my God. But the reason why, because when you look at it at the end of the day, the reason why I don't like the Philly fit is because of Joel Embiid. He would have to, because you have two young guns, Edgecombe and Maxey.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then you got LeBron, who can still go downhill from time to time, as you pointed out earlier.
But it takes a minute.
Embiid can't be clogging up the paint. He can't. He's gonna have to pick and roll, play a little bit more perimeter, free throw line extended. He can't clog up the middle. Cause them boys
did y'all see how easy it was when James Harden was playing pick and roll with Joel Embiid? That shit was easy, man. But he still didn't fucking want it. That's crazy.
But it's gonna have to be something to that effect because now you're looking from a big three. Now you be looking from a big three to a big four.
So
damn near amazing starting five because Edgecombe, he's probably going to increase. Yeah, he's going to increase.
That boy can play. That boy can play.
I like his mentality.
Yeah,
so, no doubt.
Is it possible the holdup is that there's a team that we're not thinking of that's in the mix? And I'm not talking about the fake Rich Paul board or any of that other, because I mean, we're not going to Minnesota. But is there an actual team with a realistic chance that people aren't thinking of? And I mean, and again, I'm talking about stuff that when you think about it, it's like, oh, well, okay, I guess there's some potential there for something to be able to be done if you bring in LeBron, make a couple of other moves. Like, I just as an arbitrary thing here, like let's just say, for example, Denver. I don't think it's Denver, but let's just say Denver. You're going to be pairing
the slowest team on the planet,
right? But
no, the Lakers still be first.
The Lakers still first.
But they would still have the skill to control the pace of the game. So the fact that they're the slowest doesn't matter.
I like that.
San Antonio is another
one. I like that.
But
I like that.
Can they pay him?
He would fit in well.
Can they pay him?
But is he looking for the pay or is he looking for the championship?
Or are you looking for the win? If he's looking for a ring or he's looking for the pay?
He's got it. It's the only reason to stay at this point is the ring because he's already a billionaire. He doesn't need the money. If he's really looking for a payday and it's not about a ring, I wouldn't even know what to say, honestly. It's got to be about the ring. So you look at San Antonio, OKC just shed, what was it?
Just got rid of Lou Dort.
$20 million in cap space.
Just got rid of Lou Dort.
Picked up a bunch of picks.
Them fools got like seven second-round draft picks.
Like there's some potential in a few of these.
Absolutely.
And Mowgli's right about that. Yeah, they could lose some. Like, you give me that San Antonio team. You put him on there to give Wemby leadership and direction, help establish that culture so that they can be that championship, focused team for the next decade that they can be with how they're building that roster. But nobody's talking about San Antonio. Nobody's talking about if it could be Denver or Dallas or some of these other teams where there's some pieces there.
New York is the other team I was thinking about.
You mean LeBron, Jalen Brunson, a couple of other guys?
Cat. Mitchell Robinson gone.
Mm-hmm.
Which he was going to be the first casualty anyway. So, I mean,
I still like Miami.
That's the other team.
I still like Miami though.
You put LeBron in the biggest sports market in the country for basketball. That's not the Lakers.
Yep.
I'm gonna say a name that y'all might find egregious, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
The Bulls.
No, Austin. Hell no, not Chicago. Hell no. Hell no. We don't want that.
Boston? I don't know, man.
We don't need that.
I don't think it's Boston.
I don't either. I don't think it's Boston.
The needs that Boston have, I don't think LeBron meets it. I definitely think the Knicks is far more realistic. I think San Antonio is far more realistic. San
Antonio would be amazing for that.
That would be amazing for him.
Yeah.
And he stays in the West. And he stays in the West, so he's already familiar.
True.
Dan, go home. You're drunk.
True.
Just go home. You're drunk.
Dan is home.
Man, he ain't going. Man, look, that ain't about to happen. That ain't about to happen.
He want to team up with Caleb. Oh man, no, Caleb gonna be a dog, man.
He balling though in summer league.
They already set him down. He ain't playing no more.
Yeah, he been balling in summer league, man. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Pacers, isn't that?
I just can't see Bron and Josh Giddey on the same team. I can't. I can't.
Damn.
I can't see that shit. I can't. Him and Giddey on the same team. Nah, man, I can't see that. I can't. Wish he could come to the Pacers. We got a nice lineup. Well, you got Halliburton supposedly coming back. Don't you even start with me, Dan. Don't you even start with me. Am I looking at a damn
Hey, Dan, never lost.
Dan on that bullshit tonight, man. Dan on that bullshit tonight. I'm not trying to get no damn man. It's some
And
bullshit.
Patrick Williams is crazy.
I'm with Ando. I will Ryan Clark this shit if that happens. I would Ando now. I will Ryan Clark this shit if that happens.
Hey.
Damn.
Let's think about this for 1 second. I want to think.
Never lost.
Thought about LeBron in Chicago. Jordan has to cheer for LeBron for an entire season. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the
Jordan would still cheer for the Hornets before he cheered for them?
I don't think Jordan got a problem with Bron though. I really don't think he got a problem with Bron.
The only person he got a problem with is Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas. That's the person he got a problem with. Ando got the whole light on. Not part of the light. He got the whole light on. Ando, what's up, man? What the hell? Motherfucker, get on that shit.
Ando got him a girl over there.
Yeah, he do. Pick me cute coach.
What did you mean to spell, Dan?
Cool Coach 2.0.
That don't spell cool coach. I'm just saying.
That was his name.
Coach had an A.
He's shaking his head, shaking my head, Dan. Oh man, the NBA ain't ready for that, man.
Hell no.
The NBA ain't ready for that, Dan. They ain't ready for Giddey and Bron. They ain't ready for that, man. They ain't ready. Maybe if they would have kept Kobe, it might have been straight. But with Josh, no, they ain't gonna work.
That's funny.
No, we can't have the flopper. We can't have the flopper and the diddler on the same team. We can't.
Man, that's crazy work.
We can't.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nope, can't do it. Nope, can't do
it. I mean, 317 made a good point. San Antonio would be perfect for the style of player that LeBron is now.
Mm-hmm. And I know he's not. I know he's not coaching, but he's still a part. But him and Pop.
Yeah, but Pop's culture is still. You can see the way San Antonio played. They win as a team.
Right.
Like, yeah, Wemby needs to show up first of all, but they win as their starting five ends up in double figures most of the time when they win games on a consistent basis.
People forget that Wemby's what? This is what his second. This was just what his
Third?
second season. Third.
He's
still young. He hasn't even told me he was prime
He's
yet.
still young as hell.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's gonna come into play. And you give a guy, you give him the leadership of LeBron and Pop as right as he's getting in his prime, because that's what he's getting ready to get into. This is where we're gonna see what Wemby truly is. And it's crazy to think that we haven't even seen that yet.
And who was the person that was supposed to provide the leadership for them, but he didn't do it? De'Aaron Fox.
Yep.
You no good punk. You had one job.
You was about to call him a punk, bitch.
This man had one job. Hold on to the freaking ball. Hold on to the freaking ball instead of trying to go up for a layup and be a freaking hero. You idiot.
Your name ain't Tyler.
All you had to do was hold on to the ball. Dark horse. Have a solid roster can use it for general late game situations.
Hey man, and I see him on that. That could be a perfect fit for Braun on that team.
Yeah,
he can wear the number 23 all he wants.
Yeah, and they'll get rid of De'Aaron Fox then. So that'd be great for me. It'd be fantastic. Oh, we got my man Ando back. All right, Ando, what's up?
Are we sure? Okay,
he's going to the Bulls.
I think everything's working. First off, fuck no, he better not be coming to Chicago. Right? Him and his receding hairline might as well go back to fucking LA and stay in the goddamn crypto center or whatever the hell they're calling it. I would much rather see LeBron go.
He
to
gonna get Jordan to come out of retirement.
No, bro, no. Well, don't get me wrong. Jordan's probably better than half the scrubs the Bulls have anyway.
Can't have it, man. Look, we can't have the.
Tiago Splitter? What?
Bro, no, Jordan can fire him out into Lake Michigan. Right?
Hey, Dan, they got me started, boy.
Rasha Nesterovic. Rasha Nesterovic.
And Dan's comment of Patrick Williams and Braun would be unstoppable. Yeah, unstoppable.
Hey, man,
toilet, bro.
that's the new Live City.
Well, why are we putting up with this, man?
I don't know, man.
We won 6 championships in the 90s.
I don't know, man. Now we reduced to this. Now we're reduced to Patrick Williams.
Yeah.
That's what
Fuck you, Patrick.
Fuck you, Patrick Williams.
I mean, we just call Patrick Williams Patrick Starfish. And,
hey, man, how y'all get rid of everybody but Patrick Williams? That's crazy.
I'm trying to figure out.
That's real crazy.
Yeah, look, if Will, tell me if I'm wrong. If LeBron comes to Chicago, fucking Jerry Reinsdorf ain't selling that team. If anything, he's going to survive another 20 fucking years and get 10 years out of LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
No, look, LeBron, go ahead, 7.
I was going to say, as Bulls fans, okay, you have 2 choices. You are forced to have your phone back screen, your background, as one of the naked pictures of Jerry Reinsdorf that Patrick Williams has for 10 years. But Patrick Williams is gone, and Jerry has to sell the team. Or you don't have to look at that. And no matter what, you could chuck the phone into Lake Michigan, go buy a new one. When you pull everything up, whether you log in or not, you're going to see all of that old man wrinkly rat nutsack hanging down right there in front of you, sitting there like just hanging out.
Man, don't paint that picture. Hey,
can I negotiate 5 years? 5 years. 5. Hold on. Give me 5 years and 2 Eastern Conference championship appearances, not necessarily win. Give me 5 years with 2 Eastern Conference championship appearances, and that is a deal I might take. If it means we get Pat fucking Williams off of the team, but LeBron cannot come here.
He got a no trade clause.
Exactly. So if LeBron comes,
that make it even worse.
Like 2.5. I get 2 years of Jerry Reinsdorf's dick on my phone, but Patrick Williams has to go. We get LeBron for 10 years. I will make that deal.
No,
but we got to get 2 Eastern Conference.
This is straight up just to get Patrick Williams off of your team. Jerry has to sell the team. But in return, one of those naked pictures of Jerry with it all hanging out is on your phone for the next 10 years, no matter what you do. Before you pull up Pornhub, guess what? You're going to be looking at that wrinkly rat nutsack every time.
It don't work in my state.
No, mine don't either. They took Pornhub off of my state now. I can't log in no more, man.
You had a login?
I had a login and go. You got to save those videos, man. You got to save the videos.
I'm not credit an account. An account. Endo 318. Endo 318.
That's me, Ando 3818, everybody.
3818.
Actually, no, it was Ando 3299. But since my account don't exist no more, whatever. Follow me on Pornhub, everybody. Whatever.
Damn.
Watch, we're gonna get sponsorship now by Pornhub that doesn't work in half the states.
Hey, you got to follow.
I'll take that sponsorship.
Not if it doesn't work in my state.
I don't care if the money's sticky. Hey, money's money, man.
Look at, you know what though? I would take that sponsorship. You know what? I would take that sponsorship. I would take that sponsorship from Pornhub. I would take it. Pornhub. Look out for your boys.
Oh, God.
Look out for your boys.
It doesn't work. Where do you live, John? Carolina?
Yep.
So it doesn't work in Carolina. It doesn't work in Iowa. I'm going to assume it works in Georgia because everything works in Georgia. And 7 lives in Kansas. They need everything that they can get. So
no, this is Kansas sucks as a state so much you can't even watch somebody get sucked online.
They blur it out.
Will's face. No face PR.
Yeah, no, online porn. You gotta. It's the same rules that the other states are pulling in. You gotta have age verification, and so yeah.
Oh man,
Pornhub don't work in Kansas either.
So that means if I get with a girl and I record it on the phone, I need to hold a piece of paper that says I'm 40, and then I can put it online and people can watch it because that's my age verification.
Ando, you're gonna need to be in my office tomorrow morning.
10 a.m. You got it, buddy.
I'm trying to circumvent the system, motherfucker.
It's like that scene from Benchwarmers. I'm close.
Circumvent the system. Oh shit. But yeah, man, the Diddler and the Flopper can't come to my team. But anyway, they can't come. But it'll be interesting to see where he ends
Never
up.
lost.
It'll be interesting to see where he ends up. I see what y'all saying about Cleveland and Philly. I still think Miami would be a good option for him, but we'll see. We'll see.
Now, like I said in the chat, I'm not against Miami, right? He's got the history with Miami being there. He's got the two core players because he's always played with the big three. Almost always has played with the big three since he went to Miami. So with Bam and Giannis, you get the spacing in the floor, and Bam can play in the middle. The issue that I have is that you do not have a legit point guard, which was the problem that he had with the Lakers, is that he didn't have somebody to bring up the ball. And that's a big thing for LeBron, especially in his age. He can't be bringing up the ball no more.
No.
Cleveland, you can argue that you have the guards in James Harden. I would lean more towards Donovan bringing the ball up, have Donovan set the pace.
Yeah.
But do you have the interior defense that Giannis and Bam would have? I know they have Evan Mobley and Garrett Allen.
They would.
But
yeah.
Shot blocking? But do you really have the interior defense in Miami? Because we were talking, it was when you were gone, we were talking about it. Bam's not getting back quick. So you're not, especially on those fast breaks, you're not going to have a lot of defense. It's going to be 3-on-5, a lot. And that makes him a huge liability, especially when you get into the playoffs and those fast breaks happen quicker and quicker.
Right.
You've got to have a better interior defense. As much as I think Bam has talent as an NBA player, I'm not saying he doesn't. I don't think he's quick enough for what LeBron wants to do. No. Philly, to me, Philly is a better choice than Miami.
Like I say, my only problem with that is what you're gonna do with Embiid. Because if you're not playing pick and roll basketball, or if he's not clogging, or if he's not playing down the middle on the inside, what you gonna do with Embiid? Because you ain't got to worry about Edgecombe.
He going to the tunnel and right to the ambulance. That's what they gonna do with it. His toenail fell off. He can't play today.
Once that happens, then that unclogs everything, and them boys can run as much as they want to. Oh my goodness!
The issue that I have with Philly is LeBron runs as a third or fourth option, and I don't see that happening with LeBron.
He should be the third or fourth option on any team he's on. He's 43.
But is LeBron's ego going to allow him to be the third or fourth option?
He wasn't the first option in LA.
I can argue Luka. I think people would have gone with LeBron over Austin Reeves.
No. LeBron was not
on that one.
Yeah.
Over Austin Reeves, yes, of course.
Yeah.
But so LeBron was not the one in LA.
No,
so
it was Luka all the way. It was Luka.
He knows that he's not. So any team he goes to, he's not the one.
So let's play Philly, right? So the one I think at this point, I think everybody will agree is Maxey. I think Maxey is your one.
Yeah.
You can argue if Embiid can stay healthy, Embiid is 2. But Embiid is not going to be there on back-to-backs, and he's not going to be healthy through the season. He is yet to be healthy the entire season that he has.
That 2 goes to Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown is your 2 now. Yeah. So that means Edgecombe, LeBron, Embiid. One of those 3 guys are not going to play fourth and fifth fiddle to the other 3 guys. And the coach that you have, do not get me wrong, Nick Nurse is a great coach, but there are too many egos on that team. I don't think LeBron will step.
I think, hold on, and I want to counter, and I want to interject with one thing here on this. I know we got to move forward, but if LeBron is going to Philly, there is a conversation with Embiid where he goes, "Look, I don't care that you don't like doing back-to-backs. I'm here to get a ring. You want a ring? I want a ring. So you're going to suck it up. You're going to play the back-to-backs. You're going to commit to a minimum of 65 to 70 games this year.
Yep.
The minimum.
Yeah.
No street clothes. No, we're not going to be doing as much of this load management crap. You're going to give me 65 to 70 games. All out, 25, 30 minutes a game. Minimum.
Yep.
That could, because if Embiid will commit to LeBron to that, you put him at the 3, LeBron at the 4, Edgecombe at the 5. That's your championship roster right there.
On paper, absolutely. But I don't think the Eagles work together on it.
Edgecombe where?
Edgecombe is your fifth option.
Yeah.
Oh,
is what he's saying.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you now.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I got what you were saying, Stephen.
Yeah,
I get it now. I got
you. Yeah.
Even if Embiid is committing to 65, 70 games, reducing the load management that he's been doing, you still want Jaylen Brown to the 2. I'm sorry, you just that's what you want. So
for what you gave up, you need him to be the 2.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why Jaylen Brown is your 2 no matter what Embiid commits to if in Philly this year.
Right.
But if Embiid's going to commit to actually putting it out there, you get that he's your 3, Braun's your 4, Edgecombe is your 5, and that's a championship roster right there.
I can go with that. Mm-hmm. I can go with Philly being your top. Philly would compete with New York. Absolutely.
That is at least an Eastern Conference Final showdown for the fucking ages.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let me move on real quick. Let me move over to college football. And I have a question. Is the SEC conference now off the top of the mountain in college football? Because as we all know, the last 3 champions have come from the Big Ten. Indiana, Ohio State, and Michigan. So is the SEC now off top of that mountain in college football?
They have been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Ever since that shift.
Yeah, I'm looking up the past 3 championship games because I know what Indiana, Michigan, who is the other
Indiana,
team?
Michigan, and Ohio State. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I'm looking to see who they beat.
Big Ten is like that now.
The NIL killed the SEC as far as that front runner status is concerned. Because now that everybody can throw that money around, there's a lot of good money in some of these Big Ten schools, especially when you look at teams like Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana,
Oregon.
Yes, Oregon. There's so much money in that program.
Yeah.
Those donors are just sitting there. Here. I'll give you 1.5 to sit on the bench.
The owner of Nike went to Oregon, so let that sink in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Nike is based out of Beaverton, Ohio, or Beaverton, Oregon. So
yeah, like there's so many of those Big Ten programs that just have money, and especially when you look at some of the schools that are moving into the new Pac-12 2.0 that's coming up, like the SEC. The reason the SEC had dominance before is because they had the money to spend to do it.
Right.
Now everybody has the money to spend to do it. This is when only one conference is spending money, of course they're going to dominate. Now that everybody gets to spend that money, there's no cap or floor in this unregulated system because NCAA won't get their head out of their ass and handle things correctly.
Right.
If they'd gotten ahead of this and done in the early 2000s like they fucking should have, or late 90s like they fucking should have, I think we would be looking at a completely different college sports landscape. But because of how unregulated it is, it's the wild, wild west when it comes to NIL. And as a result, it's not about the SEC anymore. When's the last time LSU is truly relevant? When's the last time?
Since that Joe Burrow team.
Exactly.
They won it all.
When's the last time that Alabama?
Jay Daniels, maybe? No.
Yeah, Jay Daniels. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
but Jay Daniels.
So
he's a closer.
He
had him relevant. I say he had him relevant.
They didn't win with him, but they had him relevant.
They didn't win. Yeah, of course. I feel like he had him relevant.
Yeah.
So the last 3 national championship games that have taken place have been, obviously last year was Indiana and Miami. No SEC was shown there. Year before that was Ohio State and Notre Dame. And then the year before that was Michigan and Washington. It is amazing that over the last 3 years, more Pac-12 teams have showed up than SEC teams. And that's saying something because Washington, that was the only appearance that a Pac-12 team has made in the playoffs because Pac-12 didn't exist. But no, I am in full agreement that the SEC is downgrading. But again, you guys kind of nailed it on the head with the power of the NIL and what it's doing. It's not just committing to one conference or 2 conferences. Everybody's getting a piece of the pie, which I think is better because now it's making college football a lot more competitive, which is a lot more fun to watch.
I just think that we're at a crossroads now to where NIL has opened up for everybody, and everybody is trying to eat. It's just a matter who's going to get the biggest piece of the pie to bring people over. Yeah. SEC used to be that team, not anymore. Or used to be that conference, not anymore. Speaking of college football, there was a report put out today that Michigan AD Ward Manuel is stepping down at the end of the year amid a widespread investigation of the program.
Now,
it happened with what's his name in that one? The head coach of that staff.
Shireen Moore.
Yeah.
How he is still the director is beyond me with all the shit going on with Moore. Like when Moore's situation was going on, it should have been like, nah, bro, you out.
Because there was a lot of stuff that was outed at that point that the school had done to try and protect Moore and silence this girl.
Yeah.
Now, he was the athletic director when Harbaugh and all that shit was going on too, right?
Yeah,
dude. No, you got 2 head coaching scandals. And
what's crazy is he'll end up getting a job at another school.
Has to go.
Yep. Watch it be Rutgers or
absolutely right.
I think the only reason why they're keeping him on that in the program is because of it's still a great job. At the end of the day, it's still a fantastic job. Number one. Number two, you're gonna have a new coach coming in. You have to get that new coach acclimated. But I'm with Ando. This should have been happened a while ago because you can't have
out of here.
Yeah, because you can't allow that stuff to happen, man.
Nope.
You can't allow that stuff to happen. Oh my goodness. Moving on to one more thing before we get on to baseball and the Boston Red Sox. Staying with basketball, the Lakers signed two-time all-defensive member Matisse Thybulle to the team. Is this the last piece of the puzzle for the Lakers? Because he does bring you defense, and that's one thing that team needs is defense.
Yeah, but how much offense they gonna get outside of Luka?
They gonna have to win. I think
Austin Reeves got to stay healthy because
he gotta stay healthy.
He ain't been it. So
Luka got.
Luka, yeah, you're right.
Luka got to stay.
If Luka ain't healthy, they ain't winning a damn thing.
They ain't winning nothing.
And I'm talking about a game.
Yeah. I just think that they're gonna have to win a lot of half court sets. Because transition defense is a no-go. They're gonna be the slowest team in the league. That's just something that's a given. They're gonna be the slowest team in the league, number one. They're gonna have to run off half court sets, 3-point shots. And this is gonna have to JJ Redd, he's gonna have to coach.
I was about to say, you about to see whether he can really coach or not.
Yeah, he's gonna have to coach because you're gonna have to make those lineup decisions on who to bring on defense and who not to bring on defense. Bron gone. Bron won on a playoff series last season.
Bronny about to be gone too.
Messed up. How the hell your daddy leave before you? Your daddy said, I'm out. Oh, damn. His daddy said, I'm out. You stuck. I'm out.
No. I'm just going to get milk, Ronnie. I'll be back. I'm just going to get milk.
Damn, Ando. That's cold-blooded.
Oh, man.
So is the milk that LeBron went to grab.
Oh, my God. The problem with the Lakers is they're trying to put two puzzles together that don't match up. There is any belief that you're going to get more than about 50 wins out of this team is laughable. And this isn't about it being a team full of white guys, as Stephen A. Smith would say.
That's ignorant.
And Matisse Thybulle.
That's that. I just say it, Seven. That was ignorant when he said that.
It was, but this is about the way that these guys' skill sets match up. Luka was better off in Dallas. Luka was better off in Dallas at this point.
Yep.
Because I mean, really, when you look at that depth, you're gonna have Luka, Austin Reeves, Matisse Thybulle,
Walker Kessler,
and what, Marcus Smart?
Smart gone.
Smart as a rocket.
Smart gone. Okay.
Yeah, rocket now.
And I know Rui's gone. Jackson Hayes?
Who knows?
Not with
Patrick
Kessler
Williams.
playing center.
It'll be Kessler. Okay, it'll be Kessler plays there. Like there's
Where'd DeAndre Ayton go?
Oh, Washington. He a Wizard.
Washington.
he's gonna be working at a
He
good
got traded
show.
to the Wizards. He got traded to the Wizards.
That just gave me a headache.
That's gonna be.
All right.
Well,
That's
hold
gonna
on.
be.
To be
that's
fair,
gonna be
Aiden
more-
will be getting significant playing time with AD being in straight close.
That's gonna be, and that's gonna be more X-rays than points. Because Aiden ain't exactly a picture of health either. That's gonna be more X-rays than points down there, boy. Woo. Woo.
I would
got
not
you.
be surprised to see the Lakers completely miss the playoffs next season.
I wouldn't either.
That's not at this point. I don't even see enough that that's a playoff team.
Luka would have to play at least 65 games for them to even
Yeah.
Luka
be
and-
the 8th seed or 7th
And we
seed.
talking, and we just not talking playing the games. We talking playing at the highest level possible.
30 and like we're
Yeah.
talking like 30 and 15.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
30
Like-
and 15 is like rebounds, or 30 and 15 as assists.
Assist. He's not getting that many rebounds.
He's not getting
He
that many.
can't jump over a piece of paper.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just there's not enough of either offense or defense on that team for me to think that they're even a playing team at this point. So there is no. They need to figure out what puzzle they're putting together.
I don't either,
that would be
man.
my take,
That
yeah.
shit is like trying to put Barney with Sesame Street. That shit is I don't
I was
understand.
going to say
man.
putting Barney with Dexter, bro. You
I
get a
think
Barney
they were
puzzle and have
trying-
to put it together Dexter style. Like, nah, bro.
I think they were trying. I think they were trying to copy the Mavericks formula, and it failed mightily.
Who the hell would follow the Mavericks? I mean, they do realize that the
Mightily.
Mavericks were ran by Nico Harrison,
But
right?
if you go back and you look at it, though, you had a Jalen Brunson, you had a PJ Washington, you had pieces around Luka that actually.
Derek Lively and
Derek Lively there.
what's the other guy in the center?
Shit, he used to play for Chicago, number 12. Daniel. Fuck.
But you had.
I can't think his name right now either.
Yeah, no, it's on the tip of my tongue, man.
Yeah.
Daniel
You had people, with the Mavericks when Luka was there that
Gafford.
actually.
Daniel Gafford.
Stafford, yeah.
But you had pieces in Dallas that actually fit Luka.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
it fit. It
I
doesn't.
mean, it worked when Kyrie got there.
Yeah,
Outside of Luka and Austin Reeves, none of these pieces fit.
they don't fit. It don't.
Nobody else can get their own shot.
Right.
Nobody.
Right. Who can be your shot creator?
Are you gonna? What are you gonna do? Have Luka and Austin Reeves do what the Nets did when Kyrie and KD were there and just play 60 minutes of ISO?
They ain't that quite that dynamic.
They're
Like,
not. They're not.
They're not. Luka is by himself, but Austin Reeves is not that dynamic.
He's
And like I
not.
said,
not.
You've got to, and honestly, really to get the most out of Austin Reeves, you got to have somebody that's going to distribute it to him
Yeah, they get
in the right spot.
right.
he don't if he demands too much attention, he's not gonna
And I
perform well, Paul.
No.
And I just think that, and I just
Hey
think,
man, y'all know my friend.
and I just think that athletically, they're not going to be able to compete athletically. The second they put up a shot and it come off the front of the rim, I'm taking it and I'm running.
Yep.
That's all you have to
Running. And
I mean, who else there to get a rebound besides Kessler?
they got that other dude. I can't remember I think they got him from Toronto. I can't remember his name. But they
Oh,
signed him.
Oh,
Okay.
But they
I know what
signed
you're talking about.
they signed that dude.
I don't
I
think it's,
don't know
it's
how many minutes he gonna play, but they did sign him.
Okay.
But yeah, I just think they're not gonna be athletic enough to really compete like that. Playing first round, okay.
Like I say, and I like to say, Kessler, he been hurt too. Like,
Yeah.
they gonna have to.
He only played 5 games coming into this season.
right.
He only played 5. So
So
it
yeah,
looked like he was-
that's an uphill climb, man.
it looked like he was trying to work on his 3-point shot, but again, it's only a 5-game sample size. But
And what's the end game with LA making these choices too? Because it's not like you can tank for draft picks. You traded them away.
Yep.
you're all you're doing at this point by playing this horrible is helping the teams that you traded those picks to.
And I really think you got Thybulle, and I really think you got Matisse Thybulle because of the fact you couldn't sign who you really wanted, which was Jonathan Kuminga. You couldn't sign him because all you had left was a mid-level exception. So you couldn't sign Jonathan
I would have
Kuminga.
gave them some athleticism.
Give him some athleticism, a younger player, and somebody who can play defense on the other end of the court. That's why you signed Thybulle. You couldn't sign Kuminga because he wants to be paid, which I don't blame him, by the way.
He's been trying to get paid for a minute. I don't know why don't nobody want to pay him. Patrick Williams getting paid.
Fuck you and the Patrick Williams, man. We're done with that. We beat that dead horse already.
He's still alive, baby.
He's dead to us Chicago Bull fans, okay?
He's dead, man. How the hell you get?
Did you hear what he said about Caleb Williams? We're gonna rock it because we're both 4th overall picks. Bro, as a 4th overall pick, you produced more raisins and potato salad than you have deemable games, bro. Come on. Like, nah. And you black, so you know better not to put raisins in your potato salad yet. Here you are.
You're absolutely right, Ando. You're absolutely right. He know better.
He's terrible. He's terrible. He is terrible.
I said you get a pass for that one, but that's close. That's close.
He's terrible. And
the way he put it was fine.
No, that was good.
The way he put it was
fine. Patrick Williams shouldn't belong in Chicago. Why? Because the white people are scared of him because he's black. And the black people don't like him because he's not black enough to be in Chicago. That's the problem with Patrick Williams.
Exactly.
Thank you. No, Will support me.
I support that thesis. I support that.
Hey,
that man is
Patrick Williams going to the top.
That man
going to the top, baby.
That man is hated on both. That man is hated on both sides of the track, y'all. He is hated on both sides of the track.
Yeah.
That
dude is gonna be the guy that takes over fucking Jerry Reinsdorf, owner of the fucking Bulls. Jerry Reinsdorf is gonna go, yep, I'm officially selling the team. He's
gonna turn y'all into the fucking horn.
I said this the other day. I said this the other day to another Bulls fan. As long as he's controlling that team, they will never win.
No,
never lost.
That's true.
Never win. As long as Reinsdorf, as long as he's controlling that team, they will never win. Never. Because they don't run it as a winning business. They run it as strictly a business.
Yeah, bottom line business.
Bottom line business. They don't run it to win as a team. They run it as a business. And as long as that family is running that team, they will never win.
And here's the thing. Because you're right. And that's what they've been doing with the Chicago White Sox. That's why I'm surprised that the White Sox have done as well as they have this year. Because with how he runs these organizations, this isn't what you would expect. I think this is more, I think it shows what the success of the White Sox is due to the players and possibly the fact that Justin Ishbia has a stake in that team now and is probably a little bit more involved than people know about because officially, like in 2029, he can officially buy the team.
Yes.
But like Jerry needs to just let it go, man. Just let it go.
I'm going to say it like this, and if I sound evil, I apologize to our viewers out there. Never have I thought that an old man just needs to lay down and take his final nap.
Oh.
He just needs to go to bed tonight. He needs to write down a list of people who should buy the Bulls. He should grab his pillow, and he should just nestle up real good.
Hear me out.
And then he can go meet Jerry Krause. He and Jerry Krause can go have a beer up in heaven.
Here, I have an idea.
Okay, let's hear it.
LeBron James wants to buy a basketball team when he retires. Could you imagine LeBron James owning one of the biggest brands in basketball and have a little bit of control over the legacy of Michael Jordan within that organization?
What would he be able to control of Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan's legacy is set in stone. What is he going to do? Take the statue out in front of the stadium? Michael ain't going to allow that.
I mean, all of a sudden, LeBron James owns the team, and 23 is not retired. The statue's gone, and you're not seeing as much Jordan merch.
What's he gonna do? Owner player? Fuck that.
No, he's not going to play. No, because
Exactly.
he wants to retire, but
He wants to be the real 23.
he wants to be the yeah.
He wants to be.
The only 20. Imagine the only 23 jersey you can buy in Chicago says James on the top of it instead of Jordan.
That shit would be diabolical.
That would be hilarious.
Hold on
LeBron James and Patrick Williams.
Oh my God. It would bother me so bad.
Man.
It would bother me so bad. It would bother me so bad if LeBron buys the team and we win.
I can't stop.
Oh my God.
Dad got me started, boy. I couldn't quit.
Oh, God.
That's some 2K bullshit right there, bro.
I feel like
Hey,
this.
what number Patrick Williams got?
I think he's number 4.
I think he's number 4, number 3.
No, Patrick Williams ain't number 3.
Might be
I think he's
15.
number 9. Maybe he's number 9.
Damn.
Who
How y'all
cares?
know his number?
Because he trash.
Yeah.
He trash. Straight
You probably
trash.
don't even have Patrick Williams jersey. He's the 4th pick. Y'all don't even have Patrick Williams jersey. You're not.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Williams jersey.
Sorry.
I'm
44.
going to send y'all for
44.
Christmas, man.
He's what? 44?
44, yeah.
Hey, John, you
Hey.
know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get 2 jerseys. We're gonna get one
Yep.
for each of them. I got a
Yep.
spot we can get a deal on jerseys. We'll split it, and we'll get them both a Patrick Williams.
I
jersey.
got you, man.
All
I
right.
got
Okay,
you.
hold on, real quick. I want to do this real quick. His rookie year, I believe, is in 2021. He played 71 games, 27 minutes a game, 9.2 points.
Yeah,
20
good job, bro.
2021 and 2022, he played 17 games,
Yep.
9 points a game.
Who?
And beats
20,
Great.
20,
Great for a fucking 4th overall pick.
2022 to 2023, he played the full 82 games. Props on that.
Yep.
28 minutes a game, averaged 10.2 points a game.
Ooh.
And he shot 46% from the field.
Who? Such a, oh my God.
23
Fucking playing. That spells playing right there, bro.
23 to 24 season, 43 games, 27 minutes a game, 10 points a game, 44% from 3. From field. I'm sorry, field goal percentage. 24 to 25, 63 games played, 25 minutes a game, 9 points a game, 39% field goal percentage.
Yep.
And of course, last year, he
And
played,
as a power forward, you would expect a rebound.
and of
You would
course,
expect this guy has an average of 4 rebounds a game as a power forward.
last season, 25 to 26.
Yep.
72
Never
games
lost,
played,
baby.
20 minutes a game, 7 points a game, shot 37% from the field.
And average 3 fucking rebounds.
This
Hey,
dude,
sound like a winner to me, man.
Oh my God!
Not
His-
a
Those guys around the joke right there.
Will, how tall is Patrick Williams?
Patrick Williams is 6'6".
Yep, I know another 6'6" guy that would gobble up rebounds named Charles fucking Barkley. Can we get Charles Barkley to fucking come out here and teach this man how to fucking rebound?
Yeah.
Hey, that
he's
is
too
that's
busy
what
eating
Barkley
donuts.
can play in shape in no time.
And here's the thing, y'all. And here's the thing. He's just 24 years old.
So he's
He's just 24. He ain't
He is
old.
prime.
He in his prime.
This ain't prime. We ain't talking no Deion Sanders prime time. No, it's prime time for him to get the fuck out of here, bro.
And he still sucks.
Prime time for him to get the fuck out of here. We can get a vanilla ice cream cone. We can get a vanilla ice cream cone on a hot fucking Sunday afternoon. And we can
Sammy, you
trade
see
him
what
for
I
that.
did?
Man.
Well, we need to make NBA Jam, and me and you just need to be the Bulls. That's it. Me and you be the
Yeah,
Bulls.
yeah.
NBA Jam. Fuck that.
I'm even looking at his free throw percentage.
Williams, we don't need past the age LeBron. It's just going to be me and you running the Bulls, man. Let's make it happen.
I'm even looking at his
Patrick Williams, baby.
his free throw percentage. His free throw percentage last year. This dude shot 72% from the line, averaged 3-point rebounds a game, 1.5 assists, and 0.4 blocks.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It took him 3 games to get a full block. Bro, come on.
Bruh. This dude. This
You
dude.
chase down artists, man.
I'll give man. Look, I'll trade. Look, man,
Dude, no, Will, this is getting even worse the more I look at this, bro. Did you see his senior year? Did you see his only year at Florida State?
yeah.
Granted, this was going into COVID, so he only played 29 games, and I get that. But the motherfucker has 9 points a game, has 4 rebounds. That does not scream fourth fucking overall.
That was going to be my next question. How the hell does that guy get picked 4th overall?
No, like
He's Patrick Williams, baby.
Well, you 7, right? I'm tired of hearing 7 laugh. He's gonna fucking die tonight.
Oh my god!
I turned it into the Patrick Williams show, man.
Well, we fucking failed because it's a Patrick Williams show. Don't hit on any network.
I'm gonna tell you the 3 picks before Patrick Williams: Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, LaMelo Ball.
2 of the 3 hit. Every other hit.
2 of the, I was about to say 2 of the 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3. So hold on. Who was the 5th pick?
Isaac Oroko.
Who?
Exactly.
Oh,
He got picked by the Cavs.
That's how. That's how he went 4th. That's exactly how he went 4th.
Oh my god!
So hold on. So Patrick Williams went 4. Isaac Oroko went 5. Onyike Okongwu, who went to the Atlanta Hawks, he went 6. Killian Hayes went to 7. Open Toppin went to 8. Tyrese Halliburton was fucking available at 12, bro.
Killian Hayes.
Even fucking Isaiah. Tyrese Maxey was in this draft class.
Huh?
Tyrese Maxey was in this draft class. Desmond Bane was in this draft class.
Tyrese Maxey went 21. He went 21. Not going man of Deja from Israel, the dude who just balled out. The dude who just balled out for Portland.
Yep.
He went 9th.
Oh god.
Yep.
Devin Vassell went 11th in the same draft. Bruh.
Aaron Nesmith went 14th. Cole Anthony went 15th.
I can't.
You know what they said about his pre-draft analysis and his strengths.
Right.
Has an ideal physical profile for a forward at 6'8", 225, with the wingspan around 7 foot. He has length and athleticism to defend smaller players.
Second Dan came on this show, it went right off the railroad.
Plus, he said he has a powerful frame that should allow him to switch. He had a powerful frame that should allow him to switch on to big men. Up until my son, he showed some flashes of touch shooting off the dribble from mid range, as well as stepping into the spot up 3-point consistency confidently. No, you don't. No, you don't. Second youngest player in the draft class, sort of a late bloomer who appears to have considerable upside. Projected role.
Late bloomer. Late
bloomer. Late bloomer.
Who's a late bloomer?
Patrick Williams.
They're saying Patrick Williams is a late bloomer.
That nigga never bloomed.
Never bloomed.
And his projected role was 3 and D.
What was that Pokemon? Vileplume?
Vileplume.
Oh my god.
That's him. But that fool was
he got hit with a stun spore. He can't shit, boy. He ain't do a goddamn thing.
Motherfucker he might as well be splashing on the court. What's the point of splashing?
Yeah. Magic Carp looking ass. Hey, can we trade him to Golden State for Draymond? Can finish him off?
I would be okay with that.
Trade him to Golden State for Draymond. Can finish him off.
Yeah.
You trade Patrick Williams for Draymond Green.
No, but I would trade Patrick Williams to Golden State so Draymond can finish. Like, I don't even want anything in return. Look at the salary.
Listen, Patrick Williams trade.
That's not how trade works.
Listen, listen, Patrick, this would be one of them trades that you get cash consideration for.
Man, I'm supposed to be in the bed.
We'll take cash considerations. that bitch could be $1. We don't care. Take him.
He getting traded. He getting traded for a concession stand worker to be named later. That's what he's getting traded for.
I will trade him for a coupon for $10 off any concession stand item just to get him the fuck out of Chicago, bro.
Hey, can I get one?
I will trade him for a Portobello fucking Chicago-style sandwich, an Italian meat sandwich at Portobello's to get him the fuck on out of here, bro.
I will trade.
Meat sandwich is crazy.
Hold on. Have you had Chicago's Italian meat sandwiches?
They're good.
No.
They're fucking delicious, bro. Like,
I will trade Patrick Williams.
They're fucking worth.
I will trade.
It is roast meat. It is roast beef on toasty bread with some cheese, some fucking peppers and onions, and you dip that shit in au jus. Oh God! Fucking delicious.
But you can't just come out here and say Italian meat. That's crazy, man.
I will trade Patrick Williams for a personal services contract from Lethal Leslie.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh,
that's what I do.
I will trade Patrick Williams
I gotta get
to
the
Toronto Tempo for that coach to say one more disparaging thing about Angel Reese so that I can get Patrick Williams off the fucking team.
Would you trade Patrick Williams for Angel Reese?
At this point, yes. I would bring Angel Reese back into Chicago, bro. At least Angel Reese is going to get 10 rebounds a game, bro. At least we can expect that. She probably added more points than fucking Patrick Williams in it. The field goal percentage is going to go down.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to have to take next week off, boy, because I ain't going to be able to quit.
Fuck, it'll be entertaining at the very least. Would you say so, Will?
She puts up better numbers than Patrick Williams.
I do
better numbers, bro.
Yeah, I'll take.
He does. He does. Points and rebounds.
Give me Sophie Cunningham right now. I'll take Sophie Cunningham over him.
Oh, absolutely.
Give me Sophie Cunningham right now. Real quick, last but not least, to get us on out of here because we are vastly over.
I gotta check out.
Thank you, fucking Patrick Williams. It's all your fucking fault.
You're welcome, Ando.
We're gonna get a Twitter notification for Patrick Williams and be like, "You guys talking shit about me?" Well, I'm surprised you hit that, bro. You missed everything.
Yeah, talking about your ass. Hell yeah, we talking about your non-playing.
Your number 9 and your 9 points.
Yep, 9 points and 4 rebounds, brother.
Don't ask me what I average because I ain't in the NBA.
Dan, so
you are.
How much money is that motherfucker making to miss shots like that, bro? Fucking 33%. I can shoot better than 33% at the AU gym, and I'm fucking 40-something fucking years old, bro.
Everybody was talking about Sophie Cunningham having a problem with Sophie Cunningham having to shoot. This fool got to shoot.
If the money we're paying Patrick Williams, yeah, the motherfucker needs to shoot.
I don't think he has a shoe. Does he have a shoe?
It's on the top shelf.
I ain't seen him.
No, if he's got a shoe, it's at the discount bin at the Goodyear store or the Goodwill store.
Hey, no, it's on the top shelf at Foot Locker, man.
That's where they sell them new. Is at Goodwill.
Oh, is it new? Okay. They just don't come with the box. It's just the price tag.
Oh man.
No, 44 cents.
You get them half price every 7 days when their tag color's on sale.
Yep.
Damn.
They just started 44 cents for his jersey number.
Oh man, we got some.
Somebody be looking at those 44-cent shoes. Nah, bro, I wouldn't be caught wearing them. Let's get these Skechers over here for $20. That's fine.
Oh my God.
No. Patrick Williams is that guy from South Park who's standing next to his signature shoe, like the RV guy who's trying to sell all those fucking Range Rovers and shit. Yeah, guys, I got these 2026 Patrick Williams Nike shoes over here. Never been worn, ready to go off the lot. And people are just walking by like, who's that guy? Never met him before in my life.
Hell no. All right, before we let you go, John, I want you to go ahead. Any final thoughts? Anything you want to say before you get on out of here?
No, man. I'm just gonna Star Wars shit.
Said enough tonight, Will.
I've said enough. He's right.
I do got to ask you one question sincerely, John. How are the abs feeling today? Are the abs feeling really good? You got your workout in today?
Hey, man.
So hard.
Yeah, I needed a laugh, man. Yeah. Some people pissed. Well, it ain't no people. I ain't gonna say no names because
Patrick Williams.
Yeah, he pissed me off pretty bad today. So.
Well, man, I'm glad you were here today, brother. I'm glad you were here.
Man.
Always good to have you, big dog.
Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate it.
Man. Yeah.
All right,
I'll be
man.
sore in the morning. 7 is too.
Yeah, but my face already hurts, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah, sir.
All right, Seven, real quick. Let's go ahead and finish this thing up with the 14-game winning streak for the Boston Red Sox. Tell me what's going on with that, man.
Well, I was trying to explain this to Ando the other day because as a Mariners fan, he doesn't understand what it means when you have a 14-game win streak.
Fuck you, 7.
It's that thing that the Bulls do every once in a while by accident where they score more points than the other team, but they do it intentionally and 14 times in a row.
God, so glad you broke that down for me, sir. By the way, go fuck yourself.
No,
I'm about to put you at the same table as Patrick Williams, sir.
The best thing about this is the Red Sox have not only beaten good teams because you swept the Yankees, you swept the White Sox.
Yes.
Like they swept the Rays.
I
They
was
just
just
swept the
getting ready
Rays
to say,
for
what?
the best team in the American League right now, the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yep.
And they swept them. The Yankees. Yeah, now, and some would say, yeah, they swept the Yankees without Judge. They were beating the Yankees with Judge. Not every game, but like the competition was still there.
Yeah.
You've got they're when a team makes a mistake, they're capitalizing it. That's how you know the mark of a true winning team. When you're taking advantage of mistakes. Anytime a team makes an error against the Red Sox immediately score.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest secrets. The Red Sox have had, if you look at numbers, and I brought this up a few times, if you look at the numbers for the Boston Red Sox, they have the best rotation in baseball right now. They have, like, as a whole, they have the best pitching staff in baseball right now. Defensively, they are the best team in baseball because they've led the league for a large portion of the year in defensive runs saved.
Mm.
The problem has been offense. You now have Wilson Contreras playing at an unreal clip. Wilyer Abreu playing at an unreal clip. Caleb Durbin found his bat. Like the list goes on. And that has made it so much easier for Boston because through the first 60 games of the season, and this is a true stat if you go back and look, if Boston had averaged 4 runs a game, they would have the best record in baseball right now.
Damn.
No lie.
There was so much offense that was left on the table. And what was crazy was there were so many games where they out-hit their opponent, but they lost on the scoreboard because they weren't getting hits at the right time. They were one of the worst teams when it came to scoring with runners in scoring position. They were one of the worst teams at just getting the ball in play. And now you have, like, I want to say it was Saturday's game. Boston scored on back-to-back bunts. They successfully pulled off a suicide squeeze without getting an out. And then the next play was a safety squeeze, and they scored on that too. Sunday's game, yesterday's game, was the first time the entire season that Boston has won a game after being down by at least 3 runs. They were 0-34 before yesterday's game.
Damn.
In games where they were down by at least 3 runs. Boston is doing everything correct right now. On Podcast Aim Deferred last week, I asked the question because right now Boston is in the middle of a 10-game series, all at home, all against divisional opponents. The 4 against the Rays that they just swept. They started a 3-game series against the Orioles today.
And then they
After
got the
this series
coming up.
And then they got the Blue Jays coming up this weekend. And then the series that backs up into the deadline right after that is they got to go to LA to face the Dodgers. So the question, and I asked the question, I said, what do the Red Sox have to do to really get the most out of this stretch? Because going into this series, the Red Sox were 10 games under 500 at home. That was where most of their L's were coming from, is they were struggling at Fenway. I said, what do the Red Sox have to do to get the most out of this? And Craig, Dan, and I all pretty much in agreement. 6-4 at a minimum. 7-3 is ideal. Anything better than 7-3, and you're perfect.
High in the clouds.
They're already 5-0. And the Orioles team that they played today was on a 7-game streak. There is so much with that team right now that you have to just look at and go, wow. The Yankees are an absolute mess of themselves. They're like 18-21, or 19-21, 19-22, something like that since Judge went down. Max Fried should be back by the end of next week. Giancarlo Stanton is starting to wrap up. He should be back within a couple of weeks as well. But the piece that they need, Aaron Judge, he's not even ready to resume baseball activities yet. They will be lucky to get, I would say, based on the comments that I saw from Aaron Boone before they started the Yankees started the doubleheader against the Dodgers yesterday, because they moved him. It was a procedural move because they moved him from the 30 to the 60-day IL. He's already in a point where he can come back at any time, just to be clear.
Right.
But they moved him to the 60-day IL so they could free up a spot on the 40-man roster for a player. And the result, and they said that because the reason he's been down is he's got injury in his rib cage, I think he's got a fractured rib or very bruised. I think it's his left side. And they said that he can't resume baseball activities until he's completely asymptomatic. He had only hit 3 home runs in the 17 games leading up to when he went down. So this is a problem that's been there for a minute. And he's still struggling. Boston is on a fucking tear.
Yep.
And if you now add in that the Orioles are on a tear, if they are getting hot at the right time, because this is the time of year when you see who teams really are. If the Orioles are on a tear, now the Yankees have to worry about 2 pieces of pressure from in their own division. Because not only are there the teams that they got to worry about winning game after game after game, but they are losing game after game after game. The Yankees have to sweat right now.
Yeah.
And I know Dan's not going to like it when we have to talk about this on Wednesday, because I have to ask a question again. Are we really at the point now where the Yankees have to panic?
Right.
Because that team lives and dies by Aaron Judge. And I don't know why, because there is so much talent on that team that they shouldn't need to rely on him every game. But it is very clear now, you can't even be at 500 with Judge gone. And you have got multiple teams in the American League where, as T-Pain says, all I do is win.
There you go.
And you have now got, if we look at the wild card standings right now, at one point, not long after after Judge went down, the Yankees still had an 11-game lead on the last wild card slot. As of right now, it's 4.5 games. They are now only about 7.5 games ahead of the Orioles, who are 3 games out. They're only 6 games ahead of the Mariners for that, as far as that last wild card slot is.
Mm-hmm.
The Twins have been kind of coming and going. The Orioles are right there. The Mariners have figured out that they are a baseball team. They're just not sure what kind yet.
Ones that like to scare the shit out of me.
The Guardians, the Guardians have been kind of up and down, but this is the time of year where they typically start to buckle back in, and we start to see them compete, and they go into the playoffs ready to go. The Yankees got to figure some shit out, because the rest of the American League is starting to catch up. And now you have Boston, because I know realistically, it's not like Boston's going to win every game for the rest of the season. Come on. Realistically, it's not unreasonable to think they're going to drop at least one of these games against the Orioles. It's not unrealistic to think they're going to drop at least one of the games against the Jays. The Jays always have Boston's number for some reason. Now the Jays can't hit the damn ball right now. So, I mean, maybe they do end up going 9-1 in that 10-game series.
Right.
Or, or they drop 2 against the Orioles, so it's 8-2. That's still a lot of pressure from Boston. That's still a lot of pressure from the Orioles, who are really, really putting it on, because the Orioles are only 3 games under 500. I mean, run differential wise, they're minus 14, so it's not great, but that's really close when you consider that you're looking at a sample size of almost 90 games. That's less than a run a game that they're back right now. There's enough talent on that roster they can figure out how to score at least one more run a game. So that AL wild card race is probably going to be the thing to watch for the rest of the season. For you baseball fans that are watching, pay attention to it, because there are so many question marks that's going to be where the true competitive grinding baseball is going to be. Because if you look at the National League, a lot of it's already answered. And I don't mean this to minimize what they're doing, but outside of probably that last wild card slot, which could go to the Cardinals, the D-backs, the Marlins, or the Pirates, or maybe even the Padres if they figure it out, because they're really only about 3 games back from that slot themselves.
Yeah,
that's really, I mean, you've got those 2, 4, 5, 6 teams playing for one slot.
Right.
That's going to get muddy real quick. Somebody's going to run away with it. On the American League side, there is still so much up for grabs. And I'm not just talking about the wild card slots. Like division-wise, if you look at the...
looking at it
right now. Like the Guardians are only a game back from the White Sox. Nobody expected the White Sox to do what they're doing right now.
Yep.
When you look at the AL West, the 2 teams that are tied for the lead in the AL West right now, the Mariners and the Rangers, are playing 500 baseball.
Yep. But the Mariners have a lead right now, so they could be 51-50 after tonight.
But you look at, the Astros. Sometimes they're late bloomers. The Patrick Williams. The Astros could figure it out. Oh no, I'm gonna take every shot I can right now. Just accept it.
Again, we're beating a dead Patrick Williams, so okay, I got it.
But I mean, when you look at the National League, though, there is a lot more. There are a lot more questions answered. If the Braves don't win the division and the Phillies win the division, they're both still going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
If the Brewers have a pretty strong lead with an NL Central, but if the Cubs surge back and the Brewers start to struggle a little bit,
both teams
are still going. Both teams are still going to the playoffs. Right. The Dodgers are going to the playoffs. So it's really about that last seed. That's where it is. Whereas on the American League side, even though the Rays right now have a 6 and it was it the Rays lead on the AL East is a game and a half.
Yep.
Two of the 3 divisions right now are separated by a game in the American League, and
all 3 are separated by a game and a half.
Yeah, yeah. That is how close. That is how close it is. That's where we're gonna start seeing playoff baseball in August.
Yeah.
Out of these divisions, maybe the 1st of September it starts to really heat up. But the other thing is because you have all of these teams that are right there. Some of these teams have to decide who they are this week.
Right.
If they're going to be a buyer or a seller, because that market is going to get so hot. Do you, what do you do? What do you do? Because if you're the Rays, you've got to figure out how to generate more offense, because the Yankees and the Red Sox are putting it on. And you're the Rays. The Rays give up runs in bunches. And so there was in the doubleheader that the Rays and the Red Sox had on Friday. 15 runs between the 2 games. They only scored 3. Now they did good in that third game on Saturday game because that was another. I believe it was 5-3 on that one as well. And then yesterday's game was close. Was closer as well.
Right.
But they got outscored by the Red Sox by like 15 runs out of that entire 4-game series. You can't do that and be a playoff team, especially against a team that you should be beating with the way that the Red Sox look going into it on paper. Now, obviously, the Red Sox were on a 9-game heater, so there's some stuff you can add to it. But if you look at how the Red Sox have looked over the course of the season on paper, the Rays should have at least split that series, if not taken it 3-1.
Yeah, the series was 28-10 between the Red Sox and Rays. 28 runs for the Red Sox, 10 for the Rays.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like the American League is where we're going to see some absolutely balls out baseball, not just in the next week. We're going to see certain things go at a premium, like pitching is going to be a little bit more of a premium, I think, but right-handed hitters for American League teams that are going to American League teams are going to be valued more than left-handed hitters. Like, there will be right-handed hitters that statistically don't match up with what Luis Arias is doing right now on the Giants that will go for a higher premium. Ketel Marte probably gets traded from the D-backs because he's a good right-handed second baseman. There's a few teams like Boston that are looking for a good right-handed hitting second baseman. Shea Langoliers from the A's, a good right-handed hitting catcher that's reliable and good behind the plate. Boston's already been tied to looking at him. A couple other teams are as well. They're going to go at a premium because everybody wants a couple of more right-handed hitters because there was so much stock for lefties for a while that now that we've got the point where we've realized that we're back at that swing on the other side of it, where they need to rebuild the righty side again. Shea Langoliers and Ketel Marte could actually get two of the biggest hauls. Jose Altuve could get a big haul if the Astros tap out, which you're 3 games back. And for the division, but if you look at the wild card, you're already 4.5.
Right.
They're going to sell. I think if you look at the standings right now, the Twins, the Astros, the Tigers, the Jays, the Athletics, the Royals, and the Angels, they're all going to start selling here pretty quick.
Yep.
Because it's going to be really, really hard to do anything else. And there's going to be some right-handed hitters that go at enough of a premium that what you're going to get back and how you can look in the future is going to outweigh what that's going to look like. So, and I know I've talked a bunch. So, Ando, if you have anything else to add here, I'm sorry that I took up so much of this. But the Red Sox are hot because they got hot at the right time and they're making the right decisions. But American League Baseball is going to be where it's at for the rest of the season because that's where the competition is.
Well, I absolutely agree, man. I was going to say that if you look at the top 3 teams in the NL, Braves, Brewers, and Dodgers, all 3 lead their divisions. All 3 have a run differential of plus 100. I find that interesting going into today's games because the leading team with a run differential between the Texas Rangers, the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Chicago White Sox. Believe it or not, the White Sox have a 52 plus 52 run differential. The Rangers, how the hell they are on top of the division with a run differential of negative 38 is beyond me. The Mariners need to get their head out of their ass. And then you said it yourself. The Rays give up runs in bunches that series against the Red Sox. 28-10. It's not winning baseball. You need to put bats to balls to be able to win. It's just like Argentina and Spain all over again. If you do not get a chance to kick the ball into the net, you don't have a chance to win. If you don't put bats on balls, you're not going to win. But no, I absolutely agree, man. I think this is the type of year where I think we're going to see separation in the AL. But I wholeheartedly agree. And the AL baseball is what I like to see. I like to see the unpredictability in baseball. I think everybody expected the Dodgers kind of run away with the division and them being up 11 games in the division this late in the season. I don't think surprises anybody. I think people are surprised that the White Sox are in the division lead right now. I think a lot of people didn't expect Boston to come out the way that they have since the All-Star break and even before. It's a wonderful time to be a baseball fan. If you're a baseball fan, get ready because the next 2 months is going to make or break your season.
Yep.
Facts. I appreciate it, guys. All right. That's going to do it all the time that we have here this evening on Wire to Wire Network. We want to thank everybody for having us here. Do appreciate you guys. Thank you for Razor for the sponsor. We appreciate you. Thank you again, Wire to Wire, for having us in your house. And
well, can I say one thing before we bounce? Make sure you check under your bed for Patrick Williams because he will taunt you for the rest of your life if you do not check under the bed for Patrick Williams. The boogeyman took the night off. Patrick Williams is taking over.
Damn.
Oh, don't worry. Nope, he just missed. It's all good. We're all right. Fucking 9 points a game. 9 points a game for a fucking 4th overall pick.
Damn.
I'm smoke breaking. Hold on. Okay, cool. I'm all right. I took my medicine. I'm okay.
Damn. And on that note, I want to say thank you for everybody joining us here this evening on Wire to Wire Network for the Sports Report Podcast. We'll see you guys again next week. Have a great week. Have a safe week. And take care, guys.